Welcome to How to Dance Drag Blues, video 9. Joe and I wanted to share our very first instructional DVDs that we made way back in the summer of 2008.
Yeah, it's a glance into our initial approach to the dance. Most aspects we still use as our basic, and some of them we dance a bit differently. But do you remember what influenced our dancing?
I believe it was Spirit Moves, of course, and Mike Faltasek, of course.
I'm not sure, but do you remember that I used to get so jealous of you practicing with Ryan Borkenhagen?
Ryan, yes, of course, at Cheeseman Park.
Yeah, I remember hiding behind the column and watching you two do these amazing dips and tricks.
Ballrooming, yeah. He was teaching me ballrooming blues, and Joe would practice with his air partner on the side.
And then before Cheap Thrills 2005, I would take you into the back of the studio and we would practice all the moves that you were practicing with Ryan.
I think that's 2006, but yeah.
Yeah, 2006.
We're aging ourselves too much.
And I remember asking you to help me practice all the cool moves that you and Ryan were doing.
Of course.
And then we went to Cheap Thrills 2006. I remember at Cheap Thrills too, there was a really amazing performance. I believe it was led by Damon Stone and Heidi Feit. It was a performance troupe called Speakeasy. And they were doing some of the moves that we were doing, some of the ballroomin moves, right? They had this beautiful turn and a lift into a dip. I remember Damon executing it so perfectly. And I think when I think of our dancing, I think that was also a huge influence too. What the blues community was really attracted to at the time, some of the jazz music. And after a couple years of exploring that, people were really digging what we were doing. And so we decided to make our drag blues DVDs.
Yeah, it was a good next step for us.
And a lot of people consider drag blues a contemporary dance. And because a lot of the techniques have changed quite a bit as we've learned more about what blues dance is. At the time, I remember we used to call it slow drag, right? And as other techniques were brought in, you know, moving across the floor, maybe where the followers' feet weren't dragging on the floor, but were being picked up. Some of the turns were a little bit differently. I think that's when we changed the name to drag blues, so it was more of an umbrella term.
Yeah, we really saw it as a mixture of what we had experienced, what we had learned from the videos, and what we kind of felt like we put into it ourselves, and so we wanted to call it something new.
And I think, you know, so many people love this dance and our approach, and I love that over the How to Dance Drag Blues series, it really is an exploration of the dance. You know, different ways of moving in close embrace, different ways of dancing to jazz music, but also there are moments where we really hone in on that blues aesthetic, and there are moments where we don't. And in that regard, it's been an exploration of what is blues, and how we can shape it today a little bit more, but also how we can have integrity to the dance. And so I think when we dance it, we find ourselves on this spectrum, really trying to dive deeper into what drag blues is.
For sure. So here they are, our very first drag blues DVDs. Hope you enjoy and get something out of it.
Yeah, I remember they were so much fun to make. Not really. It was really hard.
Nighttime to be with the one you love. You know who I'm thinking of. hold you in my arms. You know that the night of time, oh, is a time. Be with the one you love. You know who I'm thinking of.
Okay, so for our first exercise, we're going to practice how to connect with a partner and how to move together. So the first thing we want to do is roll our shoulders back and down and really lift up our chest so we have really good posture. And the way we're going to connect to our leads is in a really wide open ballroom position. So follows, you want to fill out his frame as opposed to hovering forward where we lose the connection on the back. You really want to sit back into it and have like a nice stretchy connection here, okay?
Leaders, we want to be in the middle of her back. We also want to keep our right elbow high. Try not to let it drop here. This is so that when we move with our partner, we'll be able to push into her very strongly and very connected. Okay.
So when we start moving together, leaders, you want to think about stepping straight through your follows, okay? Try not to step diagonally to the side like a little wobble step. And follows, you're really going to absorb the connection before you step. So I'm reaching so I can step after the lead.
Now we're going to practice moving together. We're going to frame up with our partner. Leaders, be in a strong ballroom position. Remember to keep the hand on the middle of the back and your elbow up. And when we move together with our partner, we're going to push through with our chest into our partner so it looks like this. Okay? We don't want to let our frame go, otherwise we're going to run into our partner. So as we are walking with our partner, we're going to go step, step, step. And now we're going to do it to another angle so you can see it from the back. Here we go. Step, step, step.
So if you would like to pause the DVD here and practice with the leaders moving forward, you can go right ahead, and then we're going to move on to the leaders moving backward. For the next part of this exercise, we're going to practice the leaders moving backward.
So leaders, connect as we did earlier with a strong posture. Lift up your chest, lift up your elbow, and connect to the middle of her back. When we step, we're going to bring her with our body. We want to avoid bringing her with our arm. This will cause her to step early or cause her to pike forward. So when we take our steps, we're going to prep a little with a down, and we're gonna move back. So it's prep, step, prep, step, prep, step.
So for the follows in this exercise, we really want to work on absorbing the lead. So when the leaders start moving away from us, we're gonna kind of resist a little bit, absorb, and then step with him. So we don't have just a go button that makes us step early. He doesn't have time to lead us that way. So follows really absorb his lead and step after him. It helps to step after him if you lift up and reach for the steps. So reach and reach, okay? We're going to practice a little combo of moving forward and backward together. So we're going to frame up. Leaders, remember to step straight back and straight forward, and follows, remember to absorb and reach for your steps. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. From another angle. 6, 7, 8, and reach, 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 reach. 5, 6, 7, 8. In this exercise, we're going to transition from the closed ballroom position into the closed drag blues position. So we want to start by rolling our shoulders back and down and really lifting our chest so we have a good posture to connect with our partners.
We're going to ask that the followers connect to the right side of the leader's body. So leaders, take a step towards your follow and take your right hand and put it around the lower part of her back. And with your left hand, connect palm to palm and relax your arms. Together, take a breath. This is going to raise up the follower's body so that when we ask her to step into us, she'll be able to relax into your body. Before we start moving together, we're going to talk a little bit more about the connection, and specifically how the follow connects her legs to the leaders.
So follows, what you want to do is rest your left thigh against slightly on the outside of his right thigh, and you're going to lift up your right thigh to meet his. So you really want to reach toward his foot, as opposed to just stepping down underneath of you and then there's a big space in between. You really want to reach your leg over to connect with his. In order to practice this body positioning and connection, we're going to pivot in a circle with our partner. So go ahead and connect up. Follows, your goal during this exercise is to maintain the thigh connection. So as your leader is stepping around, you're going to consistently be connecting your thighs to his. Leaders, your goal is to pick up your feet each time that you're taking a step and to make sure that you're pulling your hips away for the balance. So go ahead and start pivoting around.
Before we start traveling with a partner, we're going to have the leaders practice by themselves. In this exercise, the leaders will practice lifting up their legs so that when we move with our partner, you're going to have better control of the follower's weight placements. So leaders, lift up your legs and push into each step. So with the standing leg, you're going to push forward, and then make sure you lift up and push at the same time. Up, up, Now let's connect to our partner so we can practice traveling forward. Remember to take a deep breath and then to relax your bodies into each other. So leaders, when we step forward, push your leg up and push the follower's leg backwards. Push.
So followers, at the same time that he's pushing into your thighs, you want to absorb that lead before you step. So as I'm stepping backward, I'm really going to reach for my step. So reach, 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 and let him push you onto your weight. So let him lead the weight transfers as opposed to just stepping down and then he's lost control of your weight. So again, we'll show the correct way.
Pushing.
Follows reaching.
When traveling backwards with our partners, leaders, we have to take clear and distinct steps. And each time we step, we have to reach for that step so that way we don't step early. So you want to reach for that step and then push your weight onto that foot.
So followers, since it's kind of our job to maintain the thigh connection with the leaders and he's traveling away from us, we need to push our thighs into him enough to maintain that same amount of connection. So as he's traveling away from me, I'm lifting my thighs up, reaching for the step, reaching, reaching, and step, okay? So your weight transfer is the last thing that happens. You lift your thigh, reach, step. Pause here for more practice time.
We're going to bring everything together that we've been practicing on. We're going to do a combination of moving forward and backwards with our partner. So let's connect with our partner. Remember to take a breath and then relax into each other. And remember, leaders, keep your hand low and across her back, nice and relaxed. And also the hand that's connected to her here. And when we move, remember to push up into her thighs and to take clear and distinct steps. Also moving backwards. So together, your combination is just 4 steps forward and 4 steps backwards.
We're going to add a little bit of variety to our drag blues with level changes. We're going to start out with a simple combination of 2 lows and 2 highs alternating. So it looks like this.
In order to lead these level changes, leaders, we are going to do another exercise by ourselves. And we are going to practice having a prep to each step. And our prep is when we're going to sink into the ground and then take a step out. So I'm going to demonstrate it, and feel free to do this with me. So down and step out. Down, step out. Do that again. Out. Again. Down, out. Down, out. Down, out. We're going to combine this with our level changes of 2 lows and 2 highs. But don't forget, we have to take a prep for each step. So doing it together, here we go. Down, out, out, up, up. Out, out, up, up. And when we're doing our high level changes, there's not as much of an opportunity to do a prep, at least a strong prep. But you still have to commit your weight and take clear and distinct steps. Now we're going to practice prepping each step with a partner. We're going to do 2 lows and 2 highs, moving both forward and backwards. Here we go. Low, low, high, high. Low, low, high, high. Let's do it one more time. And leaders, be really assertive when you take these steps so that each step is clear and distinct. Again, low, low, high, high. Low, low, high, high, low, low, high, high.
As a practice for the level changes exercise, let's do a combination of leaders moving forward, 2 lows, 2 highs, transition into moving backward, 2 lows, 2 highs.
5, 6, 7, 8, low, low, high, high, low, low, high, high.
The next level in our drag blues is to add this idea of contra body movement. When we walk, we have a natural opposition to our arms and legs. This is our body's way of balancing itself. So we're going to take this idea and emphasize it in our drag blues to create some really pretty lines and a really nice balance between us and our partners. For the breakdown of the contra body movement, I'll be showing you the forward view, and Joe's going to show you a view from the back. So when you're traveling forward, you want to twist into the leg that's in front. So when you step on your right, you want to twist from the chest to the right. Step on the left, twist from your chest to the left. I kind of think about it as if I'm a washcloth and you're wringing out my waist, it's going to twist up into that hip. So take a step on the right, twist to the right. On the left, twist to the left. Now for the contra body movement, moving backward. Again, I'll show you the forward view and Joe will show you the back view. When we step back with our right leg, we're going to twist into the left. It seems almost counterintuitive because you're stepping on that leg, so you think twist right, but you actually want to think about wringing out your stomach. So when you step right, you're going to twist left, twist right, step right, twist left, step left, twist right. To practice the contra body movement walking forward and backward, we're going to do a combination of 4 steps forward, 4 steps backward. Starting on the right leg, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. When we get to the transition, we want to make sure that we've committed all of our weight onto the forward foot, and when we start walking backward, we're going to maintain the twist into the left, stepping back and right, left, right, left. For the transition, we keep our chest to the right, step, 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 and step. Now to add the contra body movement to our partner drag blues. Follows, even though you know the motion of the contra body movement and you know which direction you should be twisting, what we really want to do is relax our chest, relax our core, and let the leads do the twisting so we can make sure that we have maintained a really solid connection with him.
Leaders, let's partner up with our follow and start back with your left leg. And our right leg is forward, so we're going to twist into that. We're going to take some steps with our partner, so remember that you have to be clear and distinct and to have a prep with each step. And so let's walk together. We're going to go push her leg and turn into it. Now our left leg is forward and we're twisting to the left. Again, push her leg and twist into it. Push and twist into it. Push and twist into it. If you notice my left arm, leaders, I let it move with me forward and back. And this may help you with the contra body movement to make it a little bit bigger and a little bit more distinct for our follows. So when we do it again with our follow, let's focus on that and really putting that left hand forward and really bringing it back when we need to. So when we walk, back, forward, back, forward.
Continuing with the contra body movement with the leaders walking backward, follows remember that you want to relax your core, relax your chest, and let the leaders do the twisting. But as you're walking forward into the leads, you want to lift up your thighs into him so we have really clear steps.
Leaders, for this exercise, I want you to focus on really twisting up into your step. So let's grab our partner, Take a breath, relax into each other. Our left foot is back, and our weight is also on our left foot, so we're going to take our first step with our right foot. So let's step together, step, and really twist up, twist up, twist up, twist up. And if you need to, pause and make sure that you have a strong contra body movement with your partner.
Now let's put together a combination of forward and backward walking steps with the contra body movement for practice. So go ahead and get set with your partner.
Take a breath, sink in, and relax. So together, we're going to do 4 steps forward and 4 steps backwards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold that position as we step back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now would be a great time to pause the DVD and practice the contra body movement with your partner. It's really one of the important foundations in drag blues, so you really want to feel comfortable with it.
We are now going to explore the different possibilities of moving with a partner in drag blues. We're going to do this by moving in a diagonal motion. Separately, we're going to practice walking diagonally. Remember to maintain your contra body movement and also to prep each step when you sink into the floor and then push into your next step. So we're going to begin by crossing with our left. So prep down and then step left. Prep down, step right. Down, left, down, right. And remember to always twist up into that forward leg. We're going to now do a combination of moving forward diagonally and backwards diagonally. We're going to practice first by moving backwards. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, 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 step. Moving forward, step, 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 step. Moving backwards again, step, 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 step. Now let's practice traveling diagonally with our partner. Leaders, remember to maintain that thigh connection and to push into her legs so that we can control her weight changes. Also remember to prep each step so that each step is clear and distinct. So let's partner up with our follow, take a deep breath, and then set into a good strong connection. Remember to stay relaxed in your chest. We're first going to begin by moving with our left leg forward. We have to prep down and then lift up and forward. Okay, now let's do it with the right leg. Up and forward. Again. Forward, forward, forward.
For the diagonal walks backward, follows remember to allow the leads to control the contra body movement. We just want to focus on pushing our thighs up into his so we can maintain that connection.
We're going to start by moving first with our right foot. Let's take that first step together and we're going to twist to the left. Okay, now let's finish off those steps. 5, 6, 7, 8, left, right, left, right.
Now let's practice the diagonal walks, combination going forward and back.
Together, 5, 6, 7, 8, step, 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 going backwards, step, 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 step. Again, forward, and leaders push into her thighs. Step, 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 going backwards, step, 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 step. Now for the left, 5, 6, 7, 8, step, 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 going backwards, step, 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 step.
Here's a combination, putting together all of the movements that we've learned so far.
We are going to begin with a circle for 8 counts. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 4 back and then 4 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 back with our level changes. It's going to go 1, 2, up, up. 1, 2, up, up. And then we're going to go to our diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold.
Know that the night time, ooh, is the right time to be with the one you love. Ooh, yeah. Don't you know, baby? Night time to be with the one you love. You know who I'm thinking of. Night time is the time to be with the one you love. Ooh, yeah. Say now, baby, my mother died and my father, well, he broke down and cried.
Well, that's our intro to drag blues. These ideas for connection and body movement will open up so many possibilities within your drag blues and really all of your dancing. Go ahead and explore. Keep these ideas in mind and have fun with the movement.
Know that the night time, ooh, is the right time to be with the one you love. Ooh, yeah. Don't you know, baby? Night time to be with the one you love. You know who I'm thinking of. Night time is the time to be with the one.
One possibility for an entrance in the drag blues is to begin with a rock step. And leaders, we're going to begin this rock step, following it, bringing our body to the followers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So followers, you just want to maintain a really good posture and think about stepping underneath of your body. Don't try to get anywhere specific. Just let the leaders move around you, and you're just going to lift up your legs to maintain that connection.
Let's practice together now. Leaders, focus on bringing your body to the followers. 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Leaders, for this movement, you want to allow the follows enough space to do the inside turn along your right side. So after the rock step, allow her plenty of clearance. And then you're going to bring your body into hers to close it off.
The footwork for the inside turn is going to be rock step, triple step, 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 step. Let's try this together. 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step, triple step, 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 step.
Follows, as in all of your drag blues, we'd like you to relax and absorb the lead before you start moving. So on this rock step, we're gonna have a slight stretch away before he gives us enough power to move into the triple step. And then again, in the middle of the triple step, we're gonna have a slight stretch here that the leaders are gonna use for the power to bring themselves into closed.
Let's try it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
For this movement, we need to have a lot of momentum from our circle in order to transfer it into the leg sweep. So in order to get that momentum during the circle, we're going to keep a tight pivot point in between our right legs and paddle around with our left legs.
For the leg sweep, leaders, we have to lunge forward with our right leg while allowing the followers to continue her momentum. And it's going to look like this. During the circle, we are going to lunge forward on 8, and we are going to step in between the follower's legs, which is going to force her leg to sweep open with her momentum. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
Follows, during this movement, in order to maintain your balance, you want to make sure that you're taking all of your steps directly underneath of your body. Even when he lunges through on 8, you're still going to transfer your weight to your left foot right underneath of yourself. And then the leg sweep can be embellished a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the left leg is underneath of me.
Let's practice together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. To exit the move, leaders, we need to bring our body to the right side of the followers. This will allow us to continue the momentum into closed. Make sure to leave your right arm in place and to bring your chest to the follower's chest. Let's do it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's combine the leg sweep with the exit. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This would be a great point in the DVD to pause and practice the leg sweep variations. You can vary up the height of the leg sweep by having a larger lunge or by speeding up the circle leaders.
Followers, you can also embellish on the leg sweep by giving it a little bit more height or adding a little twist on the end of it, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1.
For upholds, we're going to maintain the same connection with our partner. However, while rising up on one leg, we're going to lengthen our body and tighten our abs. This will help us maintain a strong balance point between your partner and yourself. While moving, step, step, rise up onto one leg and move through it after holding it about a count or so. Let's do a combination to practice upholding on both the left and the right leg. We're going to go step up, step, 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 up, step, step, step. While traveling backwards, the connection is very similar to the forward upholds. However, leaders, we have to be very careful about not pulling our follower into us, which will cause us to step early.
And follows, on that same note, you want to make sure that you're not pushing extra into the leads because that would cause him to step early. We can also alternate between the left upholds and the right upholds traveling backward as well. So let's do the same combination that we did traveling forward. Step up, step, step, step up, and finish.
As a variation on the uphold, we can turn. And to do this, leaders, when we step with our right foot, we'll be turning our bodies clockwise. Step, step up, turn, and step out of it. We can also do it on the left. And when we spin to the left, we are going to be spinning counterclockwise.
Now, let's practice the upholds with a turn using a combination on the right leg and then the left.
Leaders, we'll be starting back with our left foot. Step, step up, step, step, step. Step, step, step up, step, step. When moving backwards and doing uphold turns, when we are standing on the left leg, leaders, we'll be turning to the left. And when we are standing on the right leg, we'll be turning to the right. Step, step, step up, and then follow through with some more steps. Now to the right side.
Now, let's practice the upholds with a turn using a combination on the leader's left and then the right.
Starting with the left leg forward, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, step, step up. Step, step, touch. Step, step, step up. Step, step, touch. We're now going to combine the earlier moves into a challenge routine. It's going to begin with our circle, followed by an inside turn to a lunge on 7, and then exiting out of that into the end of our routine. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In general, you would want to create a round prep for a round movement and a linear prep for a linear movement. So for this entrance into drag blues, we want to create a round rock step for the follow spin into closed.
Leaders, in order to successfully lead this move, we have to create an early connection to our follow so that we can spin into her line of momentum. When we rock step her, remember, keep it as a round rock step. And we're going to lead direction and then rotation. So here we go. Rock, step, and lead her down the line and allow her to spin. The footwork for the move is going to be rock, step, triple step, followed by all steps. It's going to go rock, step, triple step, step, step. Now from another angle. Leaders, really notice how I connect to her back as soon as possible. Also notice how I step into her line of rotation. I bring my body to hers. I don't want to pull her into my line of rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step, triple step. Now step into her line of rotation, and you have it. Let's practice together from open. 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step, triple step, step, step. Let's do it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6.
If you would like to use the tuck turn as a prep into this entrance, we can do it together now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6.
We can also do variations on this entrance in the drag blues, and the first variation is doing multiple spins for the followers. Leaders, we have to always watch where our follower is so that we know where to place our hand on her lower back. Also, we may have to fudge our footwork. So for now, focus on placing your weight on the left foot and then spinning into the follower's line of rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7. Now let's practice this entrance from a closed hold position. We're going to first begin with walks forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and rock, step. It's going to be a forward rock step, and we're going to pull our hips away from each other, so that way when I step backwards down the line, she'll be able to rotate towards me. I back out of her way, and then I step into her rotation. Let's practice it together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3.
For this move, we're giving the follows round momentum. So again, we want to prep her with a round rock step.
Let's start by grabbing both hands. We're going to lead our follows into a forward rock step. Rock step. Here, you want to pull away your hips. And then let's start twisting into it so we can prep this round momentum. Remember that you have to have your really good posture, so lift up your chest so that we can pull against each other with good frame. Now let's talk about the second half of this move. We have to talk specifically on how we connect our triple step to the follow sway. We're going to first begin with our forward rock step. Rock step. And remember to twist your chest into it so that we can wind her up for a circular rotation. Then we're going to step down the line, meaning straight back. We're going to triple step together before I flick her leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, triple step. And we're going to be squared off. For the third part of this move, immediately following the triple step, I'm going to connect my right leg to the follower's left leg so that I can fling her into a sway. And we're going to demonstrate this right now. 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step, triple step, flick, sway, and hold.
During the leg flick into the sway follows, you're just triple stepping because you don't know this is coming, right? So he leads you into the triple step. As soon as you feel the flick on your leg, you can bring it up and then just embellish with a little twist of the body.
And leaders, we're going to counterbalance with our hips, so that way we don't drop our follow. And we're going to bring her right to our side from there. Notice that my hand is on her lower back, on the left side of her body. This is going to help her sway and give her more flexibility to lean back and to come out of it. And then we can embellish it ourselves a little bit.
Let's practice that together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, triple step, flick, sway, and finish.
Now from another angle. Leaders, specifically watch how my right knee leads the leg flick. 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step, triple step, flick, and step.
To make this movement a little bit more complete, we're going to combine it with the inside turn from earlier. It looks like this. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Flick 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step. Do, do, do. Let's practice that combination together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Flick 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Know that the night time, ooh, is the right time to be with the one you love. Ooh, yeah. Don't you know, baby? Night time to be with the one you love. You know who I'm thinking of. Night time is the time to be with the one you love. Ooh, yeah. Say now, baby, my mother died and my father, well, he broke down and cried. Ooh, baby. Yeah, when I come home, baby, I want to hold you in my arms. You know that the night of time, ooh, is the time. Be with the one you love. You know who I'm thinking of.
For the Bolero, leaders, we need to straighten up our posture. We need to lift up our chest and tighten our abs. This is going to help us control the follower's leg whip. Also, let's try doing the movement on our own so that we can get used to the chest angles and then pushing our leg with the knee. We're going to first step to the left. And after that, we're going to use our right knee to push the follower's knee behind her. This will help create the stretch to use our chest to whip her leg around. So I'm going to turn around backwards so you can mimic me. We're going to first step to the left, to the left. At that same moment, let's use our right knee and push it forward. Left, right. This is going to cause her leg to whip around. So we're going to go left, right. And we're going to turn the chest to the left at the same time. This is going to help increase the stretch on the leg whip. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. From there, we're going to turn the chest to the right and then quickly to the left. That's going to cause the follower's leg to stretch from behind her all the way around and wrap around my leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, left, right, and hit. So again, the chest angles are first going to go to the left, and it's a really big one, so a long chest one, followed by 2 short ones. So it's going to go left, right, left. Together, 5, 6, 7, 8, left, right, left. Now with the followers.
Follows, for your part in this bolero, you want to match the lead's posture. He's lifted up his chest and tightened his ab muscles, and you're going to feel that because we're in closed position. So you're going to do the same, but he hasn't done anything that's going to make you want to tighten your leg muscles, so you want to relax your leg and just let it flow. And it should match his chest flick, and it'll make you wrap around his leg like so.
Now let's practice the bolero together. Leaders, I want you to focus on transferring the momentum to your follow. Also, I want you to be very clear with your chest angles so that she can feel the whip of the chest. Followers, I would like you to really focus on extending your leg out so that way the leader can have control of your leg whip. So let's do it together. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, knee, chest, and chest. Let's do it one more time. We're going to do it from another angle. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, chest, and chest.
This lunge is a very simple but powerful movement that we can use to emphasize accents in the music or have a contrast in our dancing that would maybe otherwise be really movie and flowy.
Leaders, we're going to begin this movement by going in a circle and exiting the circle with a backward movement, and then lunging back on the left. It looks like this. In this lunge, my weight is committed over my left leg. I also have it bent. I don't want to stand up and arch over my follow, otherwise you're going to hurt her back. So stand up over yourself and bend your knee, and also bring your hips back a little bit, so that way it's a little more supportive for the follow. Also, we have to remember our contra body movement. Remember, whichever leg is forward, we have to twist into. So twist your chest to the right. If we were to twist to the left, then our follow would be a little bit unbalanced and may fall, but probably not because you're there for her.
Follows, your role during this lunge is to remember to keep your feet underneath you as you're stepping around and to maintain the thigh connection with your lead. This will keep your feet close to his feet, so when he goes into the lunge, you have your right foot out in front of you to support your weight. As opposed to being back here where you're leaning on him a lot, You're going to have your right foot close to his left foot, and it'll hold your weight up better.
Now let's try it together. Leaders, we're going to hit the lunge on 5. We are also going to begin with our left foot in the circle. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the Tango leg flick, leaders, we're going to begin in a left leg lunge. We're going to twist our chest to the right so that we can utilize our contra body movement for the leg flick. We're going to initiate the leg flick with the right thigh. You're going to push it into the follower's right thigh so that her leg will swing around and hook around her left foot.
So followers, you want to make sure that you're really relaxing your legs so that when he gives you the lead, you can let it flow around and hook behind. If you have tension in your leg, you're going to stop the momentum somewhere. So go ahead and relax your leg and let it swing around.
Let's do that together, starting in a lunge. 5, 6, 7, 8, lunge and leg flick. Let's practice together. Leaders, focus on my right leg initiating the movement. 5, 6, 7, 8, leg flick.
For the second part of this movement, we're going to have the leaders walk in a circle around the follows, using her planted foot as their pivot point. So follows, when you're in this lunge, and your right leg is hooked around the back, it's going to be really easy to do an arch if you relax into the leads. So you almost need to force yourself to engage your ab muscles and plank, and you're only going to be connected at your chest and your rib cage.
Leaders, when walking around the follow, we're going to maintain our chest towards her because that's what's supporting her. Also, be careful not to step outside of the circle so she doesn't arch her back. Because we're already on our left foot, we're going to take our first step with the right, and we're going to walk in a circle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leaders, to exit the move, we're going to take a step into our follows with our left foot. We're also going to try to re-establish the thigh connection as quickly as possible so that she knows where our weight commitments are. It looks like this.
Let's practice this together, starting in the lunge. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here's another entrance into the Tango lunge. We're going to initiate the movement from cross hands by creating a round rock step on 1, 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. We're then going to ask the followers to come straight towards us. And at the same time, we're going to continue along the circle with our left leg and reach out as far as possible to create tension. 3. On this 3, the followers are going to twist up into it. And leaders, we're going to pull our hips away a little bit. This will allow us to pull the follower towards us on and 4. And 4.
For the follows roll during this movement, we would like you to step as late as possible. We're going to use the stretch and the leader's circular momentum and hopefully be stepping out to our original position with our left leg on the and of 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's practice the tango lunge starting in crosshand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Let's combine the tango lunge with the walk around move from earlier. We're going to pause in between the two moves. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. For the entrance into the drag triples, we're going to be doing a Bolero. We're going to ask that the followers connect to our right hip, and we're going to flick her or pop her in front of us, and her weight's going to end on her left foot. It's going to begin with a rock step, followed by 2 step steps, and then the flick. It looks like this. Rock, step, 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 connect hips, and pop her in front. Leaders, we want to be very based. We have to bend our knees and pull back our hips. Also, we have to lift up our chest so that we have really strong posture to stabilize our follow when she's doing the lift. When we connect to her back, it's going to be on the step, step. So 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step, step, and then bring hip to hip, step. Okay? Still keeping a very high posture. Connect palm to palm on the hand, and we're going to pop hips and bring her in front.
We're going to show the entrance again, and this time we would like the follows to think about assisting with the pop. So you want to keep your chest really close to the leaders and your hand on his shoulder, so when he does the pop, you can kind of lift yourself up and be a little bit lighter in the air, like so.
Let's practice the entrance together. Leaders, remember to twist your chest, and we're going to end with our weight on our left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before we combine the entrance with the drag triples, separately we are going to do our footwork. Leaders, please follow me. Our first step is going to be with our right foot behind the left, followed by a left and then a right step. 5, 6, 7, 8, right, left, right. Now we are going to do a left, followed by a right, followed by a left. Left, right, left. Let's combine them together. 5, 6, 7, 8, right, left, right, left, right, left. Now, the second part of our footwork is to add the level changes. We're going to step at a medium level, followed by a high level, followed by a low level. And with the timing, on our slow, it's going to be the medium. And on the quick, it's going to be the high and then the low. Let's do it together. 5, 6, 7, 8, medium, high, low. Medium, high, low. Medium, high, low. Medium, high, low. To add the last portion of our connection, we are going to add our contra body movement. So follow with me. 5, 6, 7, 8, medium, high, low. Medium, high, low. Medium, high, low. Medium, high, low.
To make the followers part easier, we're also going to do our footwork on our own. We're going to start with a step out, step cross, step out, step cross, starting on the right. 5, 6, 7, 8, out, step cross, out, step cross, out, step cross, and out, step cross. Let's now do that with a partner while holding our own weight. And follows, be sensitive to the leader's contra body movement. It's going to make us twist up a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Let's now combine the footwork and contra body movement that we've done so far with the leaders taking some of the follows weight. So follows, make sure that you're engaging your ab muscles to support your back, and we're both going to start with a step on our right leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Here's the combination with the entrance into the drag triples. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8.
We're now going to exit the move by spinning the followers to our right. Followers, be sure to take your steps right underneath your body. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Let's practice putting all of our moves together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3.
Let's practice that again from the entrance through the exit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3.
For the Maharaja, we're going to begin closed hands. We're going to rock step away. However, leaders, we're actually just going to set our weight down so that we can establish a strong base for the follower when we spin her in. However, we're still going to stretch our hips away. Followers, you guys are going to go rock, step, step, step. During that time, leaders, we're going to spin the followers into our right side. Also, we're going to connect to her back on 3. So here's 1, 2, 3. On and 4, we're going to prep down and grab her hand. This is going to help us establish a strong connection for the Maharaja.
Let's practice up to the leg lift together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
For the second half of the Maharaja, leaders, we're going to first practice the movement by herself. This will help us guarantee a safe connection for our follower so that she'll trust us for this aerial. When we bring her up on the and of 5, we're going to keep her close to the right side of our chest. And from there, we're going to twist our chest to the left and then allow our right arm to extend away from our body. This is going to allow the follower to dip back. However, we need to keep our chest up and strong. This will give the followers a strong support for the Maharaja. So let's practice this aerial by ourselves. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Now on 7, 8, I'm going to let my follower come back to my right foot, and I'm going to paddle around with my left foot. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
For the follows, along with trying to stay high on the leader's thigh and wrapping your right leg around, when he goes into the dip, you're going to maintain some muscle engagement in your abs, but you're going to go ahead and lean your head back and release your left arm to emphasize the circular motion. So from here, we hop on, wrap our right leg around, dip back, and extend your left arm.
Now let's practice paddling around by combining it with a dip in the entrance. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the exit, leaders, we will bring the follow out of the dip, and then we will pop her behind us with our right thigh. It will look like this. Let's practice everything with 4 paddles of the left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. We're going to learn crab walks first by breaking down the footwork. We're going to do this separate from our partner. We're going to start by taking a step forward with our left, followed by our right. Left, right. Now take a step backwards with the left, followed by the right. Left, right. Let's do that in row 4 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now let's do 2 sets. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next step is to add contra body movement. When we step forward with the left foot, we're going to turn our chest to the left. And when we step forward with the right foot, we're going to turn our chest to the right. Let's try that together. 5, 6, 7, 8, to the left, to the right. Now, when we step back with the left foot, our forward foot is to the right. So we're going to turn our chest to the right. So let's step back with the left foot, keeping the chest to the right. Now, bring the right foot back and turn the chest to the left. Left. Let's continue this motion all the way through. 5, 6, 7, 8, to the left. Turn your chest to the right. Turn your chest to the left. Again. To the right, now to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. We're going to show you backwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, to the left, the right, to the left, the right, left, right. Let's do it together with a partner, traveling down the line. Let's not worry about the contra body movement yet. We're just going to worry about the steps. Leaders, focus on pushing your legs forward and connecting to the thighs. And followers, when the leaders step back, maintain your thigh connection forward. Let's try it together. 5, 6, 7, 8, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. One more time. Left, right, left, right. Adding in the contra body movement. Remember, it's first going to go to the left leaders, followed by 2 rights, then 2 lefts. And the cycle will repeat. With our partner. 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right.
Now let's practice together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7, 8. We have given you the tools and some movements. Now we encourage you to take your dancing to the new level. Drag blues is really about filling out the music, so go ahead and explore. We'll see you in the blue.